So day 21. Let me check. Yeah, so day 20. Day 20 of me recording my journey of starting my SEO agency from zero to $10,000 a month. So today I didn't have much to say, but I still wanted to, because I made a commitment to myself to record the journey from zero to $10,000 a month. So even though I don't have much to say, I still have to press record and come up with something that I need to say that kind of like relate to the journey. It's kind of like it's a commitment type. So today I didn't have much to say, but I'm just gonna like give an update on what everything that's going on. So
The harsh truth about
I,
starting
I've
or
been
scaling a
watching
marketing agency in 2025 and why it's still
I've been watching a couple of videos of this guy. He doesn't have much followers, only like 95,000. I mean, technically, you know, compared to me, you got a lot of subscribers, but Thomas Gonnet, Thomas Gonnet, yeah, Thomas Gonnet. I've been watching a video of this guy doing closing a $6,000 deal on a Discord. You could say like discovery call and sales call. And I was like watching, and I was like reading the comment, and people were talking about how like his offer is so good that like the client had no choice but to say yes, which I'm guessing is true. And also remember the Alex Hormozy book, $100 million offer. So I've been putting an offer together so that when I start cold calling on Monday, um, I can pitch my offer. So like the pitch gonna be the offer. Because sometimes I don't get to like say my offer, but you know. So the offer that I came up with, which is gonna be pretty hard to do, but you know, still gonna like not hard, but you know. So the offer that I came up with is get 20 to 15 new inbound lead every month from Google, rank number one for keywords in the area, like whatever keywords they want, and then the area they are in, and to start. So that's what they want. So like stop relying on word of mouth and referral only, because most of them were like one word to referral, and then build long-term traffic without burning money on ads. So here's the value stack that I'm gonna pitch on my offer, which is full SEO audit plus site cleanup, local SEO setup. Most of the business that I've been calling always have a Google business profile set up, but it's not optimized enough. So how are we gonna add? If they don't have a Google business profile set up, I might add optimization of the Google business profile, like set it up for them, and then schema markup, etc. And then also keyword research and content plan. And then fourth, on page optimization for 5 to 10 core pages. And then fifth, high authority backlink campaign. 6, monthly reporting plus strategy session. And also I'm gonna have like a couple stack bonus, and conversion focused website fix on to turn click into call, and then Google Map Pack. So Google Map Pack, I don't know if you know what Map Pack is. Kind of like when you type when you're like, well, I need to share my screen to show what Google Map Pack. I'm guessing most people already know what Google Map Pack is. And then competitor breakdown, reverse engineer the top 3 local competitor they have, and then power keyword vault, the exact high item search term the buyer use, and then guarantee, result based guarantee. If they don't want top 3 for at least 3 major keywords in 90 days, we work for free I work for free until they do, and then they'll get 5 qualified inbound leads in the first 30 days, or the next month is free. So at the start, I might start working for free because I'm still struggling with this like working for free stuff. But I don't know. Like I think it's one of these things. Like I'm gonna improvise once I get in the field because I'm not sold on it. But I still need plan for testimonial, so I might But like the price for all this is like $2,000 a month. But I might do it. I might start for free, or like one time $5,000 setup for rapid result with 90-day sprint option. Uh, yeah. So that's the offer, you could say, a la Homozy that I've been trying to craft for today, so that when I start cold calling. And also, the plan that I had the other day was that I came up with last week, was to cold call 15-ish. I'm gonna like get 10 prospects from every. Because I'm like rolling the dice. Poof. So my current focus right now is 15-ish. Do I have more to say? Because I didn't have much to say for today. I don't know if I'm like getting tired of this journey or something, because it's like day 20 and I'm still not getting how do I say it? And also I think I'm also gonna change my sales script, because like I think I'm gonna spend like more time working on my sales script, because I've been watching a lot of video of this guy Thomas Gunnet, and his sales script is pretty um it's his sales script is pretty good. Okay, well, now one more thing, I wanted to talk about. One of the reasons that I started, because in the marketing space, most people who start, they tend to start with SMMA or like paid advertising. One of the reasons that I'm gonna take my time until I get to paid advertising is because I don't think paid advertising it's worth it, unless you're getting high quality client, high paying client. Unless you're getting high paying client, I don't think paid advertising it's worth it, because the cost to get the client is like way too high. Because I used to do paid ads for my e-commerce store, and like I used to burn so much money just to get like a couple sales on like I don't know, like $30 product, $40 product. It's like the cost to getting the client are not worth it. That's why I'm gonna take my time. That's why, because most businesses, you could say, most businesses, they're not like up to date with you know the rapid changing, uh, the technology is like moving at a rapid space, and most businesses that they're not like up to date. Trying to sell them on paid advertising at first it's kind of like it's almost like pretty tough. So the best thing to start with, I think, because there's a lot of people who have like good sales skills that can lead with like with paid advertising. But like for me, I think it's better you start with something with no cost, kind of like organic content, like to gain trust, or like something like SEO. And then once you gain the trust, you add paid advertising on top, because it's gonna be like, look at, because like how I'm gonna like frame my offer. It's going to be like, look, it's going to be more like, hey, look at how much I've done without paid ads. Now, imagine what we can do with like paying ads, because paid ads is mostly like a multiplier, I think. And unless you're trying to get like really high quality, high paying client, I don't think it's worth it at the beginning. It's more like once you have a strong uh, idea of what you're doing and so much information about your market, I think paid advertising it's worth it. So I've been thinking about I've been thinking about all these pieces of the like of all these like piece of the puzzle to kind of have like a grand idea of the new marketing landscape, because the field that we in, like people who's doing SMMA, SEO, like all of it is part of, you could say, marketing. And the last decade, like you could say that the field like completely changed or transformed into like, and like only people who's like digital native can truly, you could say, master it, or like have a sense of what's going on. So, and also it's so new that that's why we're getting so many millionaire coming out of the digital, because most it's only like people who's like it's almost like how do I explain it? People who are like winning. It's almost like it's like as the field is like evolving and they're like at the top. I don't know the exact word to describe it, because you could say like the field of the marketing space is like evolving, and most people who's like at the top, not necessarily at the top, but like keeping up with all the changes, they are the ones like making all the money. Yeah, so yeah, that the word I was looking for is, so like the new marketing landscape, like most people was like winning, they're like at the cutting edge of it. You know what I'm saying? So like they know like all, especially SEO, because you have to keep up to date with most of Google algorithm update, and like everything, new changes that's happening. So that's why like most people was like winning. They're like at the forefront or like cutting edge of everything that's happening. So you could say in a way, because if you can master distribution, which is literally marketing, you can sell anything. Because I have a couple software in mind that I plan to build, in the future. That's why I got a couple programming books and coding books that I plan on reading once I get to $10,000 a month. Uh, it's because that's why I'm starting this YouTube channel, even though I'm not getting any followers yet. But if you can master distribution, you can sell anything. So that's why building an audience is so important when you're starting up a journey. And that's also why I'm gonna invest lots of time in my communication articulation skill, because I understand like the importance of having an audience, you could say. Because the modern landscape, you need because producing goods is not as hard as it used to be, and producing even software now is not as hard as it used to be because of AI. So everything now come down to sales, distribution, and marketing. So if you can master that realm entirely, and then once you master that realm, you go back and you kind of like take a step back, try to master fulfillment and product service delivery and product, like not after but like while you like mastering sales, or like after. It's better you doing it like both at the same time, but sales, marketing, offer, all of these need to be at the forefront, because if you can't really master this, having a skill, even having a skill is good, but knowing how to market that skill is better. And and if you can combine both, you got nice synergy. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm documenting my journey of $0 to $10,000 a month, and today is 20. Today is day 20, and I'm still at $0 a month. And yeah, I think that's like yeah, it's part of the journey, you know. And I'm not gonna end that series until I get to quitting is not in my DNA. Winning is in my DNA. If you get my blood and then you put it like into like, you know, microscope thing, you're gonna see W, winning, because that's what my DNA is made of. So until I get to that like $10,000 a month, I don't know if I need to get to day 100 or day 1,000. I'm not quitting that series until I get to $10,000 month MRR, because I made a vision board for 2026. Because I'm such a good guy, I'm gonna share my vision board to my 0 subscriber. Because probably one day that video gonna you know, be watched by thousands of people. But I'm gonna share my vision board to my 0 subscriber. Can't believe I got 0 subscriber, but anyway. Here's my vision board for 2026. I got it on Pinterest like a girl. I remember when I was making my some of my Pinterest board, my sister was like, "It's the first time that I see a guy making I don't know what you call it, whatever you do on Pinterest. It's the first time I see a guy." Yeah, she was like, "The first time I see a guy on Pinterest." I was like, "Really?" Almost every single millionaire do vision board. I don't know what you're talking about. Most millionaires that I know, they always do like vision board. Oh wait, what is this thing? Oh yeah, created by me. Yeah. So yeah, here's my vision. Here's my vision for 2026, which I plan to make reality. Here. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, but okay. Okay, yeah. Can you see? So my 2026 reality is gonna be like $50,000 a month, and then you see me like working deep work. 2026 reality. So that's my 2026 reality. Making 20. So like I got about like how many days I got left? How many days I got left before 2026? Because I want to be making I want to achieve like 50 MRR by like in 2026, like I want to, so like before 2025, before 2026, I want to get to 10K MRR, and by 2026, so like in 2026, I want to be making 50. The goal is to like make 50 MRR. How many days I have before 2026? So I got 149 days left before 2026, and I'm currently on day 20. So yeah. So yeah. mm, If I have to like, if I have to, if I have to document all 169 days until $10,000 a month, until my $10,000 goal, I'm gonna record a video every single day until I get to that $10,000 month. What else I got to say? And also, I'm taking a couple courses on Coursera. Because eventually I'm gonna add a couple. I'm gonna add like a couple complementary. I'm taking the data analytic method for marketing. I got a Coursera yearly plan, and almost every courses that I'm taking on Coursera, I always like feed them to ChatGPT, and I'm like, is this gonna contribute to my $10,000 goal? So like this course by Meta, only like two, only only two, so like so so like only two mod on like so the course have like 5 series and only 2 series. ChatGPT was like only 2 series can surely contribute to your like $10,000 goal, $10,000 month goal, and one of them was marketing analytic with Meta, and then I don't remember the other one. So I'm only planning on taking only these two because I'm not consuming or I'm not getting anything that's not getting me to that $10,000 a month. And also I'm taking a little bit of Google Data Analytic and also Google Project Management because I think it could help me a little bit with service delivery. That's it for now, but like I'm kind of like all over the place. But I'm only like taking courses that are getting me to $10,000 a month. I didn't even want to make this video because I don't think I had much to say. But once I start yapping, the words that need to be said kind of like come out. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah.